Imagine you're in a movie theatre. The movie is completely immersive. You lose yourself in it. The colours, the sounds are so powerful you're quickly swept up in them. Now replace the movie with the contents of experience. People, places, activities, perceptions, thoughts. You are seeking fulfillment and happiness in the movie. But the movie doesn't make you happy. The things you seek in it give you fleeting feelings of happiness, and these things also cause you unhappiness. Nothing is substantial, reliable. You are looking outside yourself for something to make you happy. You are so caught up in the contents of experience that you forget that you are in a movie theatre. You go deeper and deeper into the movie, following desire, getting stressed, anxious, depressed. You forget to look behind you, because if you did, you would see someone at the back of the movie theatre. They are watching you and the movie. They see the contents of experience, the people, the objects, the thoughts, and the one perceiving them. They are awareness, the space-like presence that contains the contents of experience and is aware of the one perceiving them. This is non-duality, where we take a back seat to detach ourselves from the contents of experience. The aim is lasting peace and happiness, where we are no longer set on finding happiness in objects, people, and activities. We have to look behind us to find it, as we are so caught up in the contents of experience. We are usually the person in the front seat. If we look behind us, we can see that lasting peace and happiness is the ever-present background of our essential nature.
Because we're looking in this direction, we think, I can't find it, therefore I must go out further and further and further into the world looking for it. It's always just there. It's always just there.
Can you take a step back from the contents of experience? This is the fundamental question. If not, you're always the person watching the movie, completely trapped within the limited contents of experience, following every thought, getting stressed and anxious in the world, becoming angry, becoming sad, falling in love, then becoming disappointed that the person you fell in love with doesn't meet your expectations of them. That person or object you believed would make you happy only leaves you feeling unfulfilled. Through meditation, we can see that there is more to life than the contents of experience. We must realize that the movie is not all there is. Only when we take a step back can we fully understand the nature of reality. We are not our body, and we are not our minds. We are the awareness that lies behind them. When you notice a thought or feeling, have you ever wondered where it has come from? With a bit of self-inquiry, we come to understand that all things, whether they be thoughts, feelings, or physical objects, come from awareness. Awareness presupposes form, whether mental or physical. Self-knowledge is the highest knowledge. It is a retreat into our universal nature. Awareness. The knowledge that there is a calm, peaceful, aware presence that exists in all of us is liberating. It means we don't have to always be the movie viewer, constantly immersed in objects of consciousness. We can sit in the back seat and watch ourselves from a place of objective calm. Rupert Spira is a spiritual teacher who teaches non-dual awareness. He said that the greatest discovery in life is that our essential nature does not share the limits or the destiny of the body and mind. There is an apparent separateness between individuals. However, we all come from the universe. We all share the same essential nature. What came before the Big Bang is in all of us: nothingness. Atoms are mostly empty space. Therefore, we are also mostly empty space. This empty space is in all of us. When I look at you, I am looking at myself in the form of someone else. While we perceive a separate person from the limited perspective of the mind, awareness sees itself in another. This is love, when I becomes we, a sharing of what is in both of us, the awareness that came before form. When we realize that awareness isn't confined to our bodies, but is expansive and unites us all. What is a room? A room is the space contained within its walls. It is the empty container of your experience. You are inside the room. You interact with form within the room, but you are not what makes the room. The space is the room, a peaceful awareness of what goes on inside. Tap into that space, and we can detach from the contents of experience. This space-like awareness doesn't share the quality of the contents of experience, concerning itself with positive or negative experiences. It is bigger, emptier, and innately peaceful. That awareness says yes to experience. Anything that comes into the room is accepted. This means peace. Whatever we say no to makes us miserable. This is what the mind does. But we can look behind us and see the awareness that is ever present. You see emails on the computer screen, but you forget the screen the emails came from. The emails are the contents of experience, and the screen is the awareness the emails come from. Be the screen, watch the emails come, and you will never lose yourself in the world. Why should we take the back seat in our lives? Because doing so brings lasting peace and happiness. Nothing can disturb you. You are awareness. What is disturbed is the ego. But you aren't the ego. You are aware of the ego, but you are something stronger and less fragile. Awareness. Have you ever had the thought, I can't live with myself? Who is the I, and who is myself? Are there two of you in there? The I is awareness, your peaceful and rational presence. And myself is the ego, the fragile monkey mind that is constantly anxious and stressed. Can you retreat into I and separate I from yourself? When you meditate, you are training yourself to find that awareness. And if you dig deep and find it, you can feel an intense and deep relaxation and joy that you can't find in the world of form. If something makes you happy, how long does that last for? The same thing that makes you happy can make you sad. Your boyfriend is nice one day and goes against your wishes the next. Do we really want to rely on fleeting feelings of happiness that crop up in the world? Or do we want to retreat to a constant feeling of joy that is within us all? When you fall in love with someone, the first thing you should say to them is, you can't make me happy, and I can't make you happy. With these pressures gone, the relationship can be stronger and more honest. The only place we can find happiness is within ourselves. Relationships don't have to be dragged along by desire. They can be relaxed and open from the back seat of awareness. Look into their eyes and see the awareness that is behind the mind, behind the ego. Once you feel this awareness within yourself, you are capable of seeing it in others. We don't have to abandon the contents of experience. We can play in the world of form, but we don't have to lose ourselves in it. So, the next time you get caught up in the contents of experience, look behind and watch yourself watching the movie. and smile, because you are awareness, and nothing can harm you.